everybody, welcome back to the craft room. I am so glad that you could join me. Let me scoot up in my chair a bit here. I am here to share with you all 100 hats that have been made to donate to local preschool. I have myself made all but 15 of these hats, which are Addie hats, and I'm not going to tell you which ones they are because honestly they're all mixed in with everything else, but they were donated by a viewer, which I completely appreciate that. I would have never been able to make it by myself. So anyway, let's see. How about we put this down? It's a nice cool breeze coming in tonight, but you probably don't want to look at my ugly window. There we go. That's a lot prettier to look at. Shall we get started? Alright. I'm going to be going through these pretty quick, and the Addie hats, I'm not going to be turning them inside and out. You're just going to see the color that's on the top, and that's all we're going to show. Okay? So, let's get started. This will be the first 50 that I'm going to share. Like I said, most of these Addie hats are quite probably two-color hats, but I'm not going to take the time to turn them inside out and show you the other sides just for time's sake. But you can just imagine that the insides are just as cool and pretty as the outsides. So, and these are a combination of Addie hats, regular crochet hats, Tunisian crochet hats, knit on knitting needle hats, and there are a couple of knitting loom hats as well in this stack. There's the cinnamon roll hat. Now I'm hungry. There's the red. Some of these don't look like they would fit right, but I have tried every single one of these on my head and they do fit perfectly. So I don't know, maybe it's just the way they were made, the type of yarn that was used. Here's my two knitting loom hats. They look pretty much the same. Did I fix that? I did not. There we go. I apologize for that. That side's prettier. Boy, that's kind of dark. That looks better. I didn't put the AE, whatever AE stands for, lock on the screen, so the light was being kind of disruptive. Alright, some of these weird looking hats were part of my chopped, but it's kind of like chopped but with yarn series that I did one month, and I don't remember what month I did it in, but that was a really fun challenge. I kind of changed the rules halfway through the challenge because I wasn't liking the yarn that I was pulling and how they were coming out. But yeah. So anyway. Getting there. Almost there. I got a few more stacked over here, and then we will take a break and we'll move on to bag number 2. Here's that one. This one's got a completely different color on the inside. I'll show you that much. That heck made me smile when I pulled it out of the bag. That's so cute. Pink and black. Of course, orange and black. That was my husband's school colors, orange and black. I don't think I have any for my school colors, which were blue and gold. As you can see, a majority of these were knit on an Addie. Wait till we get to bag number 2. Most all of them are Addie hats in bag number 2. I'm thankful for the Addie. I'm glad I purchased it, and I'm looking forward to using it more. Alright, that is the end of bag number 1. I will be right back with bag number 2. Alright, I got bag number 1 repacked, and I am ready for bag number 2. So here we go. And I'm pulling these out of the bag instead of putting them back into the bag. So the majority of these are Addie hats. That's just what I did most of my hats with this year was my Addie. That's a sparkly one. I don't know if you can tell that or not. That's what I got it for, was to make hats. And Addie definitely got a workout. That was rolled up. Got a couple of them made out of that color. The other one was an Addie hat in that other bag. I like that. That's pretty cool. I'll scoot these over. That one's obviously got colors on the other side, but like I said, for time's sake, we're just going to look at one side of the hat. Oops! Throwing them at you. Like I said earlier, some of these just, that one's really cool. I like that one. Is that a tail? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm going to set that one aside and I will take care of that right after this video is completed. Good thing I'm going back through these hats again, huh? And interesting enough, these are not made with the same yarn, I don't think. No, completely different yarn. But they're camouflage hats. That's got a sparkle to it as well, as does this one. Can you see the sparkle on that? Does that have its tails too? Oh, that was that bobble hat that I did. Oh, I didn't like that hat. I like how that one turned out. I like that one. Here's that vintage yarn. I love that. And Pink Panther. Here's some more camouflage. Here's another sparkly, red sparkly. Another brown. Here's a blue sparkly. Ooh, and black. Black and blue. Black and blue sparkly. There's a blue and gray. This one's a cool one. I love this one. This is one of those ones that's hard to give up, but somebody will enjoy it just as much as I do, if not more. We are almost done, guys. Here's my Waldo hat. Where's Waldo? If you guys remember that one. Oh, goodness. Love this one. I did make one with this yarn for Steve, but we can't find it. Here is my bucket hat. One of them. The other one is the rainbow one, and I believe it's still in my bucket or my tote from the fair entries. There's that one. It's got a little design on it, but it's hard to see with the light. There's a blue one. I really like these hats. Actually, these are kind of blue and gold, so these are my school colors back when I was in school, and this is also the school colors for our local school, is blue and gold. This is amazing. That yarn, oh my gosh, I love that yarn, and we still don't know what this yarn was. Yeah, we still don't know what that yarn is, but I love the way that yarn worked out. And last but not least, here is the last hat. So there are my 100 hats. I want to thank you guys for joining me this year and last year when I started them as well, in making 100 hats, and I will see you right back here in the craft room for something completely different and new, because I'm done making hats. I am not making any more hats, at least not for a while. Not that I'm not going to make hats, but I'm not going to make it an obligation to make hats, at least for a while, because I am tired of making hats for right now. So thank you guys for joining me once again, and I will see you right back here for my next video.